Today I'm going to explain an RTI Intervention activity called Reading Racetrack. How Reading Racetrack works is the teacher will first create 4 lists of 7 words from a master sight word list. As you can see here, I created 4 lists of 7 words, and each list contains different words and no words are repeated. Next, the teacher will need 5 copies of the Reading Racetrack and 1 copy of the Reading Racetrack score sheet. The teacher will use 4 copies for the target versions, which they will use 1 word list per Reading Racetrack. In the middle of the page, you can see where it says target number. The teacher will want to number the Reading Racetrack sheets numbers 1 through 4. As you can see here, I'm starting with the number 1 and then circling target number to identify that this is a target version. Next, the teacher will write the sight words in random order starting in boxes 1 through 7 and then continuing with boxes 8 through 14, 15 through 21, and finishing with boxes 22 through 28. As you can see, I will start writing words from list 1 and will continue to repeatedly write the 7 words randomly until all 28 boxes have 1 word in them. We'll start with ledge. I'm going to go ahead and pick another word from sight word list 1, people. Knowledge, and this is going to continue until all the boxes have been filled. When the teacher has finished filling in all 28 boxes, each word on the sight word list should appear 4 times. As you can see here in our example, ledge appears 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. The teacher will continue the same process that we just completed to complete target numbers 2, 3, and 4. When all 4 Reading Racetrack sheets have been filled out, the last Reading Racetrack will be review. The teacher will want to circle review as I am doing now. On the review racetrack, the teacher will randomly write all 28 words from the sight word list. As you can see here, all 28 words have been written on the Reading Racetrack. Each word should only appear once, as you can see here in this racetrack. Now that we have the game boards ready, we are almost ready to conduct Reading Racetrack. But before we start, we will need a few things. The teacher will start with the Reading Racetrack target number 1 that has already been filled out, a copy of the Reading Racetrack score sheet, like this one, and some sort of timer, which could be a stopwatch, kitchen timer, or even the timer app on your phone. Begin by telling the student he or she will have 1 minute to read as many words possible from the Reading Racetrack sheet. If the student completes the circuit, meaning he or she reads all 28 words with or without mistakes before the time runs out, he or she should continue going around reading words until he or she is told to stop. To begin, tell the students the phrase, "On your mark, get set, go," and start the timer. At the end of 1 minute, tell the student to stop reading and place a check mark next to the final word read. I'm going to explain where the teacher should be recording the information on the Reading Racetrack score sheet as this should be done while the student is reading the words aloud during the 1 minute. As the student is reading the words, the teacher is going to want to record the number of circuits underneath which read you are completing. So with this, the first read, I would make tally marks in that section. Each time the student makes a circuit, the teacher would mark one tally mark down. For example, if a student completes 3 circuits, the teacher should have 3 tally marks under first read. As the student is reading, the teacher should also be recording the number of errors on the Reading Racetrack score sheet by making tally marks in the error column for the correct read the student is completing. An error could be the student says the word incorrectly or hesitates for longer than 3 seconds on a word. If the student hesitates for longer than 3 seconds, state the correct word, direct the student to the next word, and record the hesitation as an error on the score sheet. For this example, we're going to say the student missed or hesitated 5 times during the 1 minute. The teacher should have 5 tally marks in the error column. Also, as the student reads, the teacher will want to write the missed or hesitated words or words into the practice word space on the score sheet. The word or words should have been written as the student missed or hesitated. Now that we have the information that would have been collected during the 1 minute the student was reading, we're going to look at what the teacher does next after the minute has been completed. The teacher will want to calculate the number of words the student got correct. 3 times 28 is 84. 84 minus the 5 errors is 79. The student got 79 words correct, so the teacher will record 79 in the words correct column in the Reading Racetrack score sheet. Next, the teacher will want to congratulate the students on the number of correct words they read. The teacher will then review the error word or words with the student. The teacher will point to the word and say it out loud. Next, the teacher will ask the student to say the word with them. Finally, the teacher will ask the student to say the word out loud independently and repeat the word correctly 3 times in a row. The student will continue on the current racetrack until either the student reads at least 90 words correctly in 1 minute or has attempted the racetrack 5 times, whichever one comes first. I believe this would be a Tier 2 activity. It would be a Tier 2 because teachers could use this with students during small group instruction and work one-on-one with students. Again, this is called Reading Racetrack and RTI Intervention. I hope you were able to learn something new today that you can take back into your classroom or use in your future classroom.